Hey, everybody, this is Joe Garcia of the Two Shots Podcast. We are coming to you live from the 151 Saloon off of Westover Hills and Highway 151. I'm here with my good friend, Glenn, from the Dallas Cowboy Borracho Tailgaters, man.
Alamo City Borrachos.
Oh, there you go. Alamo City Borrachos.
Part of the Borracho Tailgaters worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide. They're worldwide known. So we're here, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Borrachos and what makes them such a unique group. And not only that, but somebody who actually helps the community quite a bit as well. So why don't you go ahead and let us know a little bit about the Borrachos?
Well, the Borracho Tailgaters originally got started down in the valley. It was a small chapter probably about 4 years ago, and it transitioned. It was Los Borrachos. Won't get into the politics of what happened, but it transitioned into the Borracho Tailgaters. Alex Davila was originally part of that, Los Borrachos, as myself and a lot of other people. And it grew, and it grew, and it grew. I originally became a Borracho out of Houston. There's a Space City Borrachos, Alamo City Borrachos, Rio Grande Valley. We got Arizona. We have some in Cali. Dallas, of course, and we've become a big brotherhood. It's really a brotherhood what we're about. In the last few years, we've started a toy drive with Casa. We've teamed up with Casa here in San Antonio. We began giving back to the community. Last year, I think, was an incredible year for us. We were able to create about $6,000 worth of scholarships.
Oh, that's great, man.
And out of those $6,000, it was distributed throughout the chapters. And we were very proud to be able to give away about $3,000 here in San Antonio to two lucky students, which were freshmen going into college or freshmen. Part of the process was they had to write an essay, and we had a gentleman that's a teacher here in San Antonio, he was involved in that. But like I said, part of our group, we have all kinds of people. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have all kinds of genre as far as people working. But it's all about, number one, brotherhood to the Cowboys. And we like to cheer them on.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I've been a prospect for some time here, you know. I've been following you guys since you were holding watch parties, even at the Leaky Barrel off of Fredericksburg, and now you have all these other different sponsors. You know, we have R&J, you have 151. I mean, you have a whole bunch of places you hold watch parties at all over town.
Yeah, that's one thing that we started doing this year. R&J, Saloon, and Schooners were probably our two biggest sponsors in the last few years. I mean, they opened their doors to us, and we've been out there, not just during football season, but, we go back during we have parties there for family and stuff, and we give back to them. But this year we've been fortunate to pick up a couple of more sponsors. 151, we're first time here. We're happy for them to be a sponsor for this, and then we have a couple more that we're working with that they're looking into being part of a sponsorship group. And all that sponsorship money, like I said, goes to the scholarships that we'll do next year.
Oh yeah, that's one of the good things that I like about y'all's group is that you do have scholarships. You know, that's something that you all have been doing. I think for the last 2 years now.
Yeah, we have. Like I said, it's just been great, man. I've been. Like I said, it feels good to be part of this brotherhood. Like I said, we love giving back to the community, and for me, that was something very personal for me. Like I said, when I relocated to San Antonio a couple of years ago from Houston, and when I came, I told Alex, I said, we're getting bigger and bigger, and a lot of us have come from, we've had it hard growing up, and we've been fortunate. I've been fortunate to, things, are easy, and I just felt that it was, I wanted to give back to the community. So, like I said earlier, we teamed up with Casa, which is a child's advocate of San Antonio. If you don't know about them, I mean, a lot of these kids have had it hard. They're in foster care, and they've had some struggles in their life. That really, really means a lot to me. Yeah. And we've been working with it for the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I like, too, is that you all are involved in the community. CASA being one of the organizations that you help throughout the year. And right now is the time of the year where everybody likes to give back to the community. And one of the big things for the Borrachos in this holiday season is starting the toy drive.
Today we're actually kicking off the toy drive. We're starting early. Last year we were lucky from not just Alamo City, but from across the country. All the borrachos were donated, and we donated close to 800 toys last
Wow.
year. So I'm challenging all the borrachos here in San Antonio and across to surpass that. We're really looking. We're shooting for 1,000 toys this year.
Wow.
That would love to be able to go deliver 1,000 toys to these unfortunate
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, and with as many people who we have here that are members of the Borrachos, that's a realistic expectation.
Yeah, and as much money, and this is just, it's true. I mean, the way it comes down to is as much money we spend to go out and watch parties, go look at the Cowboys, to be able to give back, a little something back should be nothing for
Yeah.
none of us here.
Oh yeah, exactly, man. It's all about giving back, but also it's about having fun and watching some Dallas Cowboys play tonight. How are you
That's what
feeling
it's
about the game, man?
Man, the way they've been playing, we put the Eagles away. That was a great game. Now we're coming off a bye week, so man, hopefully everybody will be healthy. And looking forward to finishing strong. I mean, we know we're playing in New York tonight, but we got to show up tonight, and we just gotta execute every play.
Yeah, that's the one thing that the Cowboys have not done consistently. We started the season off 3-0. Then we had a little slide, and everybody, came out and made sure all the Cowboy haters came out and made sure to let us know that our team lost 3 in a row.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. People, you like cockroaches. They come out of the woodwork, when the Cowboys lose, and so and my son's one of them. I don't know what happened to my son, but he's a Packer fan. But
Oh man.
the last 2 losses, boy, he's just been rubbing it in on me. So I just got to take it with a grain of salt because we did lose.
Yeah, we did lose. It is what it is, but we're getting back on the winning track. We did get this win against the Eagles. We are the tops of the division right now in the NFC East, and we have a division rival in the Giants tonight. They always play us tough. Doesn't even matter what the record is. And this time, the Giants are actually looking like they are catching a little bit of steam right now because they have a new quarterback since they went ahead and kind of benched Eli Manning. So they're kind of an unpredictable team right now.
Well, yeah, and we've always, I think, every time we go to New York,
Yeah.
I mean, we've always had a hard time in New York. I don't know why, but we definitely do so. Hopefully tonight will be a different story.
Hopefully it'll be a win and we're talking about, not
Right.
another L.
No, big W. Like I said, I think we're gonna turn it around. Start back like we started the first of the season 3-0 and start finishing strong. So hopefully everybody will step up tonight.
So are you going to be one of these Cowboy fans, like all these other Cowboy fans I see out here on Facebook where everybody says, we're going to the Super Bowl. We win tonight.
No. I kind of laugh at people like that.
Vamos
but
para la Super Bowl.
No. I mean, I laugh at that when I see all those posts. We're going to the Super Bowl, but no, it's funny. But like I said, it's been a long time since we've been to the Super Bowl. So it'd be great. It'd be great this year to do that.
Don't even get me started with that. All the cockroaches come out and they always say, the last time y'all were at the Super Bowl, you can't even watch your highlights because you got to bring out the VHS
The
tape.
VHS, exactly.
And I
exactly.
say, really, that's all y'all have? That comeback is so bad, it should be on VHS.
Yes,
you
yeah.
know?
So no, let's get the win tonight and start moving on. I know next week we got the Vikings. I think the following weekend. So I know the next few weeks the schedule's not easy. So let's finish strong.
Yeah, now the Cowboys, they made a trade. They got Michael Bennett now. So he's going to probably be used more as a backup, for when DeMarcus Lawrence comes out,
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping we get some more strong defensive backs.
They tried, man, but
I
the
know.
Jets wanted too much, man.
I know, and that's what we need. I mean, we're a little weak there, but got some young kids there. But I was hoping that we would make some good trades for some defensive backs.
Yeah, well, it is what it is in that end with the Cowboys as far as their defensive woes goes. But we just hope that the offense shows up tonight and they're able to put some consistency out there. I mean, we saw Zeke, kind of come to life a little bit against the Eagles.
It did. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, that was a great game. I mean, every possession was a great possession. It was an incredible game. It was a completely different team. I mean, it was the team that showed up against the Eagles was like the first 3 games of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, they were strong. So, like I said, hopefully the whole tonight. Let's continue that.
Well, I got a question for you, man, because one of the things that we always talk about is how good the Cowboys looked in the first three games. Then they slid in the last three. Then they got the win against the Eagles, man. But I got to tell you,
I know where you're going with this question.
what do you think of this new offensive coordinator, man?
You know, at the beginning, I liked him. He was 3-0.
Offense looked good.
It looked great. It looked great, but I think he's learning. You know, I think he got pickpocketed. You know, team was they picked up his signals and stuff. He's young. You know, he's learning. So I like what he's doing. You know, he's mixing it up. He's getting creative. You know, just give him some time.
Okay, and you know the defense it's always been one of the staples for the Cowboys over the last two seasons. You know, their defense is looking good. It's the secondary from time to time. You know, they leave some gaping holes back there. They open themselves up to big plays, big yardage plays. I'm hoping that they're going to be able to rectify that, and that secondary will look a little better.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think?
No, yeah, definitely. Like I said, I mean, those young defensive backs need to step up. I mean, the front four, the defensive, the linebackers are they're playing their game. They're putting pressure, but we're getting beat with those defensive backs.
Yeah, that they are, man. But after all this money that they've paid Zeke, I mean, don't you want to see him go for 100 yards? He should go for 100 yards every single game, man.
He should, but when the line doesn't open up them holes, I mean, it's a team effort, and I know a lot of people say, you got paid all that money, he wasn't worth all that money. Listen, man, it's a team game. If people can't open up those holes for you, there's nothing you can do. But yeah, I mean, he gets creative sometimes. He manages to earn those extra yardages on his own. But I mean, the line has to open up those holes for them.
Yeah. Well, I got to ask you, man, what are your expectations moving forward if they can go ahead and get the win tonight against the Giants and gain some momentum? Once again. What do you think they're going to do for the rest of the season?
Well, hopefully they'll finish strong again, win the division. And then, be nice for them to get a bye in the first round. But, that's probably not going to happen. But, I really have some great expectations for them this year. I think they've gotten strong.
There.
So I'm hoping they were got into the playoffs last year and went further than I think a lot of people expected. But I'm looking forward to a strong finish.
Yeah, now we love us some Dallas Cowboys here, but I also got to ask you something, man, because I am the Two Shots podcast, and the one thing that I have a passion for is some San Antonio Spurs basketball, man. I know that everybody saw the game yesterday against the Lakers.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not a Spurs fan, so I can't comment on it. I would say something, but I don't want to get you in trouble.
Let me ask you. I mean, who's your team then?
The Dallas Mavericks.
Oh man,
Mavericks fan. I'm born and raised in San Antonio. I left here in '84, moved to Dallas, and the franchise. A couple of years later, the franchise formed in Dallas, and I became a Mavericks fan. And everybody tells me, "Why you were born in San Antonio?" When people say let me put it this way: I am a Spurs fan, but the old school ABA Spurs.
Oh,
that's when I used to follow them. Really,
the red, white, and blue basketball.
The red, white, and blue basketball. George Gervin, James Silas, all those guys. But I'm a diehard Mavericks fan.
Okay, well, let me ask you about your Mavericks then, dude. What do you think they're gonna do this season? They got the unicorn.
They're moving up, man. They're starting to look good. Dirk retired. Great Dirk, but they're rebuilding. They're going to get out there. They're going to play hard.
Yeah, you got Luka and you got Porzingis, leading the team now. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen in this sports. I mean, in sports, man, you go and play. You better be ready to play. You don't bring your A game. Anybody can be beat.
Hey, I was going to ask you too. The one thing about the Borrachos is that they support a lot of the local, sports teams here in San Antonio. I've seen a lot of you guys go out to the Rampage games as well, man.
Yeah, I'm fortunate. I know Alex is a season ticket holder. I haven't been fortunate to attend one, so hopefully he'll turn me on to some tickets.
Maybe Alex will give us some free tickets.
Maybe, Alex can give us some free tickets to the Ramp. Throughout the country, they support a lot of the local teams, like, the Borrachos in Houston, which are the Space City Borrachos. Yeah. Got a lot of Rocket fans. There, California, a lot of Laker fans.
Yeah.
So that's one thing we do. Besides being a Cowboys fan, we also do support a lot of the local teams in town.
Speaking of Cali, man, shout out to Fishbowl for I saw him over there at the game. I saw the pictures.
I saw him.
He was out there in his Lakers jersey.
With his Lakers jersey.
Giving him a hard time, man. So shout out to you, Fishbowl.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be here tonight. But yeah, it was like I said. I don't follow Spurs. I mean, my son, matter of fact, last night he was telling me, Dad, when are you going to take me to a Spurs game? I said, well, somebody's going to have to take you because I know I'm not.
Oh, you'll go if it's a Mavericks game.
Oh, I'll be there. I had one of Borracho, George Gomez, last year invited me when the Mavericks came into town to win. When it was Dirk's last game, and boy, that was one thing I do give the San Antonio Spurs fans. I mean, when during that game, they gave Dirk a beautiful farewell. Man, they honored him here in San Antonio, and it made brought him to tears. So
yeah,
that was great fans. I do give the Spurs fans they're great fans.
Yeah, that they are. Hey, Alex. Let's see if we can get Alex.
Yeah, let's get Alex. Like I said, hey, you guys. Again, you want to follow us? We're on Facebook, Borracho Tailgaters. Get on there. We post all our events, local events and throughout the country, and all the charities that we do. So hopefully, follow us. We're a great brotherhood, and hopefully Alex can join us real quick, and I'll let him elaborate a little bit more about the group itself.
Yeah.
Hey Joe, thanks man. Appreciate being on your podcast.
Thank you for coming out here.
Hey, man. I'm here. Drove all the way from Converse, Texas, so. I love coming and hanging out with my brothers.
Yeah, you live out there. When is it by like Cibolo or something? Right?
Yeah, actually in Converse, right by Randolph. So I'll drive to a watch party to be with my brothers.
Yeah, man. Good show, man.
Good.
Hey, Alex.
You're up. Yeah. What's up, dude? 5, 6, 7. Oh my God, how we doing?
So here we go, man. We have El Más Chingón here. El Press.
Hey, how we doing? Hey, how do I look? Sorry, how do I look?
Oh, Master, you look chulo. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Glenn. While you were interviewing, did you actually drink a beer or no?
No, I didn't.
Chingada.
Hey, man, I didn't drink because I'm going to be doing some shots in a couple minutes.
He is. Yeah. All right, Daddy, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Let's talk, man. Why don't you tell me, man, what's on your mind, dude?
Oh, what's on my mind? You actually don't want to know what's on my mind, but you know what I'm going to tell you is that last night, the Miami Dolphins beat the New York Jets.
Oh.
Right? To get their first win.
Somebody had to, man.
The New York Jets have won one game.
Yeah, that was against the Cowboys.
Yeah, that was against so that one kind of hurts a little bit, So how you doing, man? Thanks for being here, by the way.
No problem, dude. Hey, I was talking with Glenn a little bit, and I was telling him, this is a two-shot. So my thing is that I'm a big Spurs fan, and I know that some of you guys were at the game last night.
Oh yes, indeed.
They lost against the Lakers, but what do you thought about the team so far this season, especially DeJounte Murray, man? He's
yeah, you know what? DeJounte Murray, he's an exceptional player. Obviously, if you're in the NBA, he had his last season he didn't play, but I've been to a couple of games this year, and if you guys look at his turnovers, like I should physically look at his turnovers, they're bonehead moves. He kind of reminds me of Manu Ginobili, So it's kind of like. You're down in the paint. You're underneath the basket. You throw the ball, turnover. So DeJounte needs to be a little bit more alert. If you're not going to drive if you want to drive the lane, either make the basket, at least shoot at the basket, because what you're doing is when you have a turnover down, when you're driving the lane, and I used to play in high school, but when you drive the lane, either you kick it out or you attempt a shot. What he does, he drives the lane, he stops, looks around, tries to make a pass, turnover. And he did that several times last night. He did that several times a couple of nights ago. So, I don't know. He's trying, but those are mental errors. You can be the slowest player. Yeah. You can be the dumbest player. You can be the worst player on an NBA team. But when you make turnovers like that, that's mental. It has nothing to do with athletics.
Yeah, he's still learning. He still has some aspects of his game he needs to work on. He's still young, but his future with the Spurs looks promising. He's one of the fastest players out there on the court.
Extremely fast.
Dangerous in the open court. He's very athletic, long, very good defensive player. He still needs some aspects of his game offensively to work on. Some of his skills as far as his point guard skills, his court vision, those things will come as he progresses, you know.
Right.
So
No, and I totally agree with that. It's just those mental errors when you throw the ball away, and
Yeah.
he does that a lot, guys. You know, and you guys know he does that a lot.
yeah, but you know the Spurs are going to be back in action again tomorrow night. They're going to be playing the Atlanta Hawks, so that's not a gimme game. You know, the Atlanta
It's
Hawks
not.
is
No, it's not.
and then they're going to face, I believe they have the Atlanta Hawks, and then sooner or later they're going to be facing the Miami Heat, which they look like they're a good team all of a sudden, you know?
Oh, did you see that? They scored. Where's Vic at? They scored 46 points.
Yeah, it was like 59-18 the other night when they were playing.
The end of the first
Rockets.
quarter. The end of the first quarter was 46-14.
Yeah,
The end of the first quarter.
yeah, they were putting it on the Rockets. They blew them out, dude. I think the final score was something like 129.
Was it the Rockets with the
Oh yeah,
the
the bearded one.
The bearded one.
James Harden, man. Hey, you know, I want you to tell everybody here about what goes on with the Borracho specifically. You know, we had Glenn tell us a little bit about the history and all that, but I want you to tell everybody about the documentary they kind of did of you guys with ESPN. You know, let us know a little bit about that.
Yeah, you know, they did a documentary on us, and just I don't know if Glenn mentioned this or not earlier, but the Dallas Cowboys, one of the Dallas Cowboys representatives, they actually asked us or told us that we're one of the largest, or I think we're the first self-funded Dallas Cowboys organization / tailgaters, you know,
Yeah.
group that has ever donated in the history of history. Donated almost $7,000 in scholarship funds this summer. So we're extremely excited. You know, yes, we're called the Borracho Tailgaters, but you know, we tailgate and we drink beer. Whether it's tequila or beer, shots, whatever, we're borracho. So a lot of folks really love it. We're a worldwide organization. Yes, I'm the president. You know, I live here in San Antonio. We are a 501k. We're a legitimate organization. So we have sponsors. I mean, we have sponsors just donating money to us, you know, and because they know this is going to a great cause. I don't know if you can pan over here, but this is our inaugural, or not inaugural, but this is our annual toy drive. So we have a couple of toys over here that people have donated, but this is just the beginning of a month and a half long toy drive that we're going to do, you know, and this was a little bit late notice, but every watch party that we have here in San Antonio, we're going to have a toy drive up until maybe about a week before Christmas, and we're going to donate them to CASA, the Child Advocates of San Antonio for neglected and abused children. So we've been partnered with them for about 3 or 4 years. They love us, we love them. So what a great way to, you know, to help our youth.
Yeah, not only to help the youth, but the community as well. And that's one of the things that I really like about being part of this brotherhood, this Borracho Brotherhood. And being part of the brotherhood means you're a prospect for quite some time, like myself, you know?
So you've been a prospect for almost 2 years, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was one time where you wanted to be, but then you were ill, you know, and then say, you know what, I'll just wait. And so before the show's over, you're going to take 5 shots. So you need to order 5 shots of tequila.
Shots. And one for you.
And then one for who? For me?
For you.
Oh, yeah, for me. Okay, so he's going to order 1 shot for the padrino, okay?
He's my padrino. So what happens is once I do the 5 shots, I become a numbered borracho. Like Alex has a number, and some of the other borrachos have. He's like 420. Hey. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do my shots. Then I can be a numbered borracho and part of the brotherhood. But now I have to think of a number, man.
Well, we'll think about it. Let's give a quick shout out. Let's see, he's over there. Let's give a quick shout out to 151 Saloon, man. Thank you for having us
Shout
here
out to
today.
them,
You know, Mike Tehran. We got security here in the house. You know, so they give us an opportunity. The reason why we haven't had a watch party here in 151 Saloon is because on Sundays they actually at 151 Saloon, a country bar. On Sundays, they have church services. So the church has the entire place. So that's why we cannot have watch parties on Sundays. But Monday night, you know, we're here. So I just want to give a big shout out to 151 Saloon, man. You guys are awesome. You guys are tremendous.
Yeah, shout out to them. Definitely. If you've never been here, you got to come over here. It's right off of Westover Hills and Highway 151. Come out here and support, you know. They have a really good bar out here. They have a good selection. They even have a really nice patio, man. So I definitely would recommend anybody to come out here and definitely check this place out. Not only them, but let's give a shout out to the other sponsors, R&J Saloon, Schooners.
We have other sponsors, here in the San Antonio area. We have R&J Saloon, on the south side. We have Schooners on the north side, right by the airport, and then we also have Sugars as well.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to Sugars, and man, we already had a watch party there. I wasn't able to be there. I was at the game, but the last 3 games of the year, we're gonna have a watch party at Sugars, Schooners, and R&J Saloon. So we're actually really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think I'll be allowed to go to Sugars this time.
Oh, really? Did you ask for permission?
Ask for permission. Me decían que sí.
Oh, well, the thing is, hopefully my wife isn't watching this, but I told her Sugars was a cupcake store.
Para comer dulce.
No, but you know what? We got to give it up to the sponsors, man. These guys give us donations, since we're a nonprofit organization. So if they give us a donation, what we do in return, we have watch parties at their location. So if there's any other businesses out there that you guys want us, let us know. It's too late right now for any Cowboys watch party, but if you're interested, please contact me or contact Joe here, and we can fit you in next year. But then again, we're also going to have Spurs watch parties as well.
Oh, that's amazing, dude. Big shout out to that. I'll be supporting that as well. All right, man. So I'm going to go ahead and end this because I'm going to go and get my shots ready.
Oh, really? No. Get someone to get them for you.
You want me to get somebody?
Yeah, let's see. Who can we get?
Oh, there's my buddy Ed.
Oh, your buddy? Hey, hold on. Hey, Mike. Do you want to say a little something? Just say, hey. Okay, guys, this is Mike, man. He's the general manager for...
A little something.
I just told him thank you for having us here.
You're quite welcome. It's a pleasure to have y'all. I'm wearing the wrong shirt, but that is our other bar. Good plug, right?
Oh, my God. That's blood. Hey, come and catch these guys, man, on Friday and Saturday night, on the weekends, Thursday nights. They have bands and everything, so just catch the GM. You're the GM for 2 places.
I sweep a lot, yes. And don't forget, Wednesdays here at 151 Saloon is our $1.51 you call it. Every Wednesday, $1.51 you call it.
Every Wednesday, 151 you call it, but don't ask for a Don Julio 1942 because that one, that's not under the 151 because I already asked for that one. But anyways, give it up to Mike, man. Mike Tehran, he's GM. He had us here. So I already told him why we don't have watch parties on Sundays because of the church. But we got a Monday night, we got some Thursday nights, so this could be in collaboration. So hopefully, we can have a lot of watch parties here.
Absolutely. Any other day. Love to have y'all.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, Eddie.
All right, man. So I got my buddy coming over here right now. He's gonna get me some shots, man, so we can go ahead and end this on a high note.
So did they know about the shots or no?
I try to tell him right now.
Okay,
what we're talking about.
Go ahead and tell him.
All right. So I've been a prospect for quite some time, and
Tequila.
6'6".
And a big glass.
Ed, en un vaso grande. En un vaso grande también. Hold on.
6 shots of tequila and 1 empty glass.
Yeah. So what happens when you're part of the Borrachos, you're a prospect like me for quite some time.
Oh.
Then you go ahead and you do your shots, and you become a numbered Borracho. So that's what I'm going to wind up doing right now. So these are all our Borracho brothers. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
All right, how many minutes you got left?
I got about 2 minutes, man. But it's all good. I'm just waiting for them to come over here so we can do the shots. And
all right, here we go.
we'll shut it down, Daddy.
Oh, you know what? Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about the San Antonio Rampage.
Hey,
man, did you see that? They scored like about 5 or 100 goals in the first period last game.
100 goals.
My daughter was there. She said, Dad, it was chingos. I'm like, really?
No,
Chingos?
hombre.
Well, how many, babe? So, babe, they go, Dad, they scored like about 7 or 6 goals in the first period. Like, really, mija? So anyways, I'm a season ticket holder for the San Antonio Rampage. I'm right on the glass, on the aisle. If there's anybody out there that has never experienced a San Antonio Rampage game, especially on the glass, first row, aisle seats, hit me up. and see my daughters are not going, and no one's using them, I don't charge. They're free. Free tickets. Free tickets.
There you
I
go.
don't charge.
So
On the glass.
We have some other borrachos that came in right now. Shout out to Kat. There's Vic. Papa Vic.
Papa Vic. Oh, yeah. Papa Vic. Just wait till he grows his beard. He looks like Papa,
Papa Vic.
Papa Vic. Hey, Papa Vic.
Papa Vic.
Papa Vic. Papa Vic. Come here.
Come here. I'm going to show you our borracho brother. He looks like Papa Vic.
Listen, he's the man of wisdom. Hold on. Hey, guys. Thank you so much. Are you a great Padres?
Hey, this is our buddy here, Vic. We call him Papa Vic because he has a resemblance to Coach Popovich.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
We say one time we're going to go ahead and take you to the Spurs game and we're going to put you in a suit and we're going to get a limo and drive up to the place, man. I'm pretty sure you'll get bombarded by people thinking you're really Coach Pop, man.
Well, maybe we'll get Aldridge to score more than 8 points or 5 points, and we can win those 2 games.
Hey, DeJounte can't do it all by himself, man. He needs some help.
Well, now with the minutes he's getting.
Yeah, the minutes restriction, once a minute restriction is lifted off.
That's okay, but Aldridge and some of these other guys are playing 30, 32 minutes.
Yeah.
We need more out of him. He's our only all-star.
Yeah, man, you're preaching to the choir. A lot of people on social media have voiced their discontent for the LMA's play, especially in big games.
Well, it's not. It can be easier. Everybody would do it, and he's our all-star, and we got to stick behind him. Everybody has rough games.
Yeah.
So we got to see what happens. So far on 4 other games, he scored a lot of points and done double-doubles, so we got to give it to him.
Yeah, you got to hold it. Let me see if make sure it's turned on. Yeah. All right, there you go.
All right.
Nice. Now we can hear you.
So what about tonight's game? What's going to happen?
I don't know, man. That's going to be a good question. You know, the Cowboys and the Giants, they always go at each other. It doesn't matter what the record is.
Well, I think it's a sucker game for the Cowboys because the new quarterback, they got the guy, the defensive lineman from the Jets, who's an all-star.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. But we also got our guards back, our offensive guards to block, which we didn't have before.
That's true. Man, I think I got my shots on their way over here. I don't know if I'll remember you afterwards.
Sure you will. You're gonna do good.
I might dance on the table or something crazy.
Dancing on the tables are good.
I'm sure they'll get it out here on video or something.
Just don't let anybody give you dollars.
Oh, hold on. It's in here? I was supposed to give one to Alex. All right, they gave me 6 shots. This kind of looks like whiskey, though.
No, that's perfect. Don't smell it, you drink it.
I want to drink it.
You stand up straight, you go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For our Spanish-speaking friends, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get my padrino out here so I can do my shots.
Your padrino is Alex?
Alex.
Where's Alex?
I have no idea. Let me see if somebody can go find Alex.
All right.
What's up?
Now, Cowboy, do you have a prediction for tonight?
My prediction for tonight, I think the Cowboys are going to win. But the thing is that they have bad luck with these blue jerseys, man. Every time they wear that blue jersey, dude, that blue jersey jinx.
Schmerzies. Cowboys, 35.
Okay.
Giants 14.
14. Okay. I can go with that. I was thinking more like 27-14, but...
I think it's going to be a lot worse than that. I think they're going to run.
Okay. I can go with that. No, somebody needs to find Alex, man. Potty break.
As far as the Spurs, do you have a prediction for how many wins they're going to have?
Yeah, that I did. The beginning of before the season even started, we all gave our predictions, and my prediction was they're going to win anywhere between 50 to 53 games, I think, because they do have the return of DeJounte Murray. I think they're going to be that's good for at least 3 to 4 more wins.
And I'm with you on that. If they keep doing like they're doing right now, because they played two of the best teams in the NBA, one at home, one on the road. Our All-Star didn't perform up to his standards,
Yeah.
and not our standards, but his standards. And I think he's going to get better at it. We're going to have Murray, and he's going to get more into the fold with DeRozan and some of the other folks who he's not with.
Yeah.
But it's going to come.
Yeah.
And I'm with you on the 50 to 53, because if they keep beating the people who they're supposed to beat,
Yeah.
they're going to be okay, and they'll end up second, third in the West.
Yeah. Alex.
Davila.
All right, people. So it's showtime now.
Oh shit! Are there 5 shots in this?
He's already live, so that's good, right? It's on the page.
This is your shot.
All right, guys. Hey, let's get all the borrachos in around. Do you want to? Hey, no. Okay. Hey, borrachos, come on, daddy. Joe is going to take his shots. He's going to become a borracho.
Yeah, here we go.
Before he
Here
signs
we go.
off.
Here we go.
Hold on. We got everybody? Well, I have to take mine first, okay?
Okay.
I want to know how long the podcast goes after.
Oh, hold on.
Salud.
Go ahead.
Hey, he's live?
Well, he's live here, but do you want to go live on the numbers page?
But on the numbers page, on the numbers.
On the numbered, or post a video on the numbered? You good? All right, here we go. We got, who's calling me? Oh. Ulysses. All right, guys. Ulysses, don't call me during when taking the shots away. All right, guys. He's been prospected for almost 2 years. He's calling it today. So I'm going to take my shots first as his padrino. Hold on. No stopping, no dripping. You can take your time.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Salud!
5 shots. Hey, welcome, bro.
Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Thanks for being here, and thanks to 151 Saloon for having us here, guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. All right, people, we're out. Hopefully the Cowboys win, and I don't dance on the table and get drunk. All right, we're out, man.